Despite losing on Saturday, do you feel there's positives to take in the way the team are in the ascendancy for long spells against a very good Hull team?
Yeah, I think we talked about it on one or two of the last interviews. It's we have got to start getting results, but I think the last 2-3 weeks we've seen our play improve. So there's positives to take. I think we've looked back at the game and feel that Hull are a really good team this year. They're a third place team, and we feel for large spells. Certainly in the opening 40 minutes, we thought we were really good at times. So yeah, frustrating to lose, but there are certainly positives to take as a group.
Looking ahead to this weekend, how does playing two different teams affect your preparation?
Yeah, it's a little bit different. Obviously, we've been front end of this year playing the same team back to back a lot. Um, but we've just kind of have a one team approach. So at the moment we're just kind of focusing on Saturday night at home against Peterborough, and as much as I'm kind of looking at some video and some stuff in the background, as far as the guys are concerned, practice this week's just about Saturday night. We're just focused on getting in here in the pan Saturday night and putting a good display in front of the home crowd.
So first up are the Phantoms. How do you assess your chances after they struggled this past weekend?
They're a really good hockey team. We say they struggled. Obviously, they had 2 losses this weekend, but they played at home to Leeds, who are obviously a first place team, and they lost on the road to Bracknell, who are having a really good start to the year. So, there's no easy games, as we're seeing. Every game's tough. So, it's good for the league. I think they're a really good hockey team, to be fair, and the fact they've had 2 losses this weekend just goes to show how good the league is. But, both of them are 1-goal games, so they were right in there for the whole weekend. So I don't think we can underestimate them in any shape or form. They're a good club. Just added another import since we played them last, so we know it's going to be a tough night here on Saturday night.
Does the result in Peterborough early this season motivate the players to show what they're capable of?
Yeah, I think so. I think Peterborough, that whole weekend was certainly a low from the season. We had a really, really poor night here on the Saturday, and we were hoping to bounce back a little bit there on the Sunday, and we didn't. And that was certainly the lowest weekend of the year so far in terms of performance as a group. So I think so. I think we know we're capable of way more, and we're starting to perform better. So I think we want to show Peterborough what we're actually capable of. We didn't really give a fair assessment of ourselves the first time around, unfortunately.
Peterborough have the second worst penalty kill in the division. Is this something you're focusing on to try and take advantage of?
I think we're focusing on us. So the flip side of that is that obviously our power play, and I thought obviously with Brennan being in the lineup now, I think he's added a bit of a different dimension to the power play. I think we saw last week on Saturday night the power play didn't actually score, but we had a ton of chances, tons of shots on the power play, moved the puck really well, hit a couple of pipes. So I think that there'll be a focus here this week in practice in terms of the power play. I don't look at the other team's percentages too much. You kind of watch the video and kind of have a little look at tendencies and stuff that we could take advantage of. So, we'll, same as normal, we'll kind of be looking at that and seeing how our power play can maybe shift around to find some holes there. But, on the whole, they're a well-coached team. So, we'll be expecting a tough penalty kill.
So Hull on Sunday. Do you feel the length of travel can be tough to deal with, having played on Saturday night?
Yeah, it's tough. It's obviously one of the furthest trips of the year, other than Scotland. So, yeah, it's always a tough one. With us being a Saturday night team at home, it's a quick turnaround before you get back on the bus on Sunday. So, yeah, it is tough on the guys. It is part and parcel of what we do. You've got to get up and go again on Sunday. But unfortunately, it is one of the tougher ones being on the road. But, it's kind of, we do this every weekend, and you get used to kind of having to bounce back on the Sunday. But, right now the focus solely Saturday night, just make sure we get a good performance and try to make sure we get some points in the bag first.
Finally, having reviewed the game last weekend, do you feel you've learned anything that could turn the result in the Pit Bulls' favour?
Yeah, we've looked, like I say, we do a lot of work looking at the video, and like we just said a little bit earlier on, there's lots of spells of the game where there's lots of positives to feel. Actually, certainly we started the game really well, going 2-0 up, but it's tough. We conceded some poor goals, and we talked about that a little bit as a group. There's parts of the game where we've got to be a little bit smarter as a group right now, and we talk about us being a young group a lot, but I don't think we can use that as an excuse for too long. We do have to be smarter in how we play, because I think certainly Saturday showed again that we're on the front foot for large spells, and then some of the chances we just give them are way too easy. We just give them high percentage chances out of nothing. So yeah, we're looking at that system-wise this week and trying to make some corrections ready for the weekend as we go here.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.